Thrift with me, explore Melbourne's vintage shops for fashion bargains. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 vintage stores in the heart of Melbourne. You will love this video if you're a bargain hunter, if you love pre-loved clothing, if you're into that circular fashion where you don't like seeing things being disposed of, you want to bring it home and give it a lease of life. After this video, you'll know where to go and where to find things, and you're going to absolutely love it. You'll find some amazing vintage pieces and beautiful designer garments at a fraction of the price. I love vintage shopping. I love strolling through Melbourne and going from one to the other. If you check in the descriptions below, you'll see the exact addresses for all these vintage shops. I'm Antoinette Stonham and I'm from All About Style. I'm a passionate personal stylist. I love to help women dress with confidence, feel good about themselves, no matter what size or body shape they are, and most importantly, love what you see in that mirror. Now it's time to go strolling with me. We are going to stroll through the streets of Melbourne CBD and explore the vintage shops. They're in no specific order, it's just where I started from. Our first stop is Vintage Playground, and it's in String Bean Alley, Queen Victoria Markets. It's not your average market store. It is actually a neat little vintage store. It has some really quirky little 80s pieces. It stocked both men and ladies, and then a few accessories with shoes, and we came across some boots. This one is really good to visit. I'm sure you'll enjoy looking through the 80s garments and pieces. I know you'll have fun discovering Vintage Playground. Now we're off to American Rag on Little Longstyle Street. Wow, when you walk up to it, the window display is always amazing, and then you can stroll in and look around. There is so much to look at. You can spend ages in here just going through the different racks, and it's all beautifully set up. There's ladies wear, there's evening wear. It's all vintage, and there's skirts and tops and jackets, amazing menswear there. There's plenty of shoes and boots, beautiful vintage leather bags, and you like to discover and you like to have a look at different things, go into the American Rag. And now we're off to Vintage Soul, which is in the Cathedral Arcade. If you check in the descriptions below, you'll see the exact addresses for all these vintage shops. Now, Vintage Soul was one of the very first ones I actually went to in Melbourne. It always has something different and something quirky. It's actually 2 levels, and the bottom level has some nice menswear. They've got lots of denim as well. There's 60s, 70s, 80s. You might find a couple of 50s pieces there as well. And then you go upstairs and there's a lot of ladies wear, and you can easily flick through the racks. It varies from time to time because obviously they're getting more stuff in and clothes are being sold. So you never know what you could find, but that's what I found at Vintage Soul. Now we're heading off to RetroStar Vintage in the Cathedral Arcade. The Cathedral Arcade is a historic shopping arcade. So to get to it, what we want to do is we can go up a set of stairs. If you don't want to take the stairs, there is a lift that'll take you up to it. Once you walk in, it's really exciting. And make sure you really look carefully, because you'll see bags hanging, you'll see shoes on shelves, you'll see scarves hanging around as well. Have a look and see what you can find. There's racks of denim clothing, there's menswear, ladies wear, and there's a little secret corner that's been roped off. If you're a true vintage lover, you've got to ask them to let you in. There's 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s there. This is a place to really take your time and have a look. It's a lot of fun, but a lot of rummaging and playing around. Our next stop is Out of the Closet Vintage, which is on Flinders Street. So when you come across it, you'll see the beautiful window display, and also you walk down a set of stairs, and I stood at the middle halfway on the stairs and looked around, and I was able to see everything. It looked amazing. There was 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s clothing. There was from knits, jumpers, beautiful dresses. They had a display cabinet which had some shoes and boots in it. So they had an assortment of things to look at. It was quite impressive. I felt there was something for different tastes, and there was different price points as well. So if you really like a bargain, you can find something there. I love vintage, as you can see. This was one of the dresses I purchased in there a few years ago. Been in my wardrobe for ages, and I pull it out and I wear it. It's timeless. it doesn't date. And that's why I like vintage shopping, because if you wear it properly and it's your style, it's a real investment when you're doing vintage. Make sure you check out the opening, closing times and the days, because they all do vary and you don't want to get caught out. If you found my tips helpful, comment below and let me know how I've helped you. If you want to make the most of your shopping experience, why not check out my video on finding bargains in op shops and thrift shops.